Hello everyone. In this video we're going to have a look about Matplotlib, which is a Python library to visualize the data into graphs, histograms, scatter plot, um, line graphs, bubble charts, everything are included in the Matplotlib. And yeah, let's go to the video straightly. Before that, we have to download. I'm using the PyCharm as my IDE, and we have to download Matplotlib library in order to do our codings. So I have there are two ways to install the Matplotlib. First of all, we have to go to terminal here, and you have to type pip and install Matplotlib. I have used that way. The method two is you have to go to settings in PyCharms and preferences. Um, then you can go to navigate to Python interpreter. Then you have to add the whichever the package you want. In this case, Matplotlib. So I have downloaded that one. Then I have created a file Python file called I named it mat. So yeah, let's do the coding. So I have to install the I have to import the matplotlib library. So the code to import is mat import lib pyplot as plt. So the pyplot here is the subplot of matplotlib. Matplotlib is a vast area to visualize our data, and I only need pyplot, so I have used that one. And as plt to make the code life easier, I have used the PLT instead of typing pyplot in every single code. We can use the PLT. It makes the life much easier. So then here the list of data I have created to for example this year 1970 the pop refers to population of the world. So in 1970 2.519 billions, and in 1980 it's 3.692 billions, and so on. So these are the data I took for to show the how the graph and how the code works. So then plt dot plot yeah pop. So in this code, code line number 4, this code explains tell the Python how and what the code will have to give. So here in two arguments, year and population, in the x-axis the year will goes and the population goes to y-axis respectively. So you can put whatever you want. If you want population in x-axis, you can swap it. So yeah, this code. You might think that this will show the code, but no, we have to code one more. plt dot show. Now this code will display the graph. Let me show you. How beautiful is this? So here, as I said, in the x-axis the year and the y-axis the population. So this is how it works. Then we can this is the line graph, and when we need the scatter graph, just a simple code like scatter instead of plot, you have to type scatter. Then we run the code. You can see the scatter graph. Mostly we use the scatter graph. We will talk about the reason why later, because this is very useful in the field of data science and data analytics. So yeah, we use this graph. So yeah, this is the pipe. This is how this is how we code to get the line graph and the scatter graphs. Here I made a like a short note so I can go in line. I don't like to go from 0 to 9, from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can make it properly. So yeah, we have done this one. Uh, okay, let's talk about histograms. So for the histograms, so yeah, the histogram can explore the data set to get an idea about how the distribution of our data variables are spread. So, so for example, imagine 12 values between the numbers 0 and 6. So as I plot on the number line showed in the figure 0, we can understand from 0 to 2, 4 values, and 2 to 4, 6 values, and 4 to 6, 2 values. In order to make a histogram, we have to divide those into equal chunks, which is called as bin in terms of Matplotlib. And and then when we draw a bar, the border, it's called as histogram. And the height of each bar represents the number of data, and the x-axis as the equal number of chunks that we want to divide. So of course we can make this in Python as well. Let's see how it works. Um, First of all, let's see the documentation of plt.hist, right? So here we can see the bunch of arguments in hist function, but the most crucial one are the first two arguments, which is x and the bins. So the x refers to x, which means the list of data, and the bins, how many chunks we have to divide. If we don't specify the bins, it automatically sets it to 10 values. So yeah, let's do the coding straightly. So I've made a value of 12 numbers, yeah, plt.hist. I'm gonna pass those values here. Let's say I need 3 bin, plt.show. Oh, as I said, in this histogram, it's very wonderful histogram, and from 0 to 2, previously you remember there are 4 values. So let's have a look. So four values here, and 2, 2, 4, 6 values. So it represents the number of datas in the y-axis. So from 0 to 2, 4 values, and 6 values, and 2 values. So at a glance, we can understand between 0 to 2, the values are more than between 4 to 6, and the most highest datas are between 2 to 4. So this is how the histograms works. So practice more on these histograms, scatter plots, and the line graphs. See you in another video.